Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Welcome to Suncoast FYI. Joining me today are Tim Yeager and Jerome Chesley with the Ringling College of Art and Design, Richard Carroll and Lisa Gussetti with the Venice Challenger Baseball Inc., and Dean DeFebo and Chef Rolf are here to talk about Chef Rolf's new Florida kitchen. All next on Suncoast FYI. The Ringling College of Art and Design summer exhibition season is about to start. I'm joined by Campus and Community Engagement Manager Tim Yeager and artist Jerome Chesley, who have exciting details for us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's
and
great
welcome
to be back.
To the show.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Now, you've just wrapped up 2 huge exhibition periods on campus.
Yes, we just finalized our Best of Ringling exhibition and our senior thesis exhibitions, which were these huge campus-wide exhibitions.
Yes, and everybody loved them. The campus
Everybody
was
did.
Packed. It was great.
And now
I know you were there, Jerome.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh. So what's coming up now?
Well, we got some really great stuff. 4 exhibitions happening this summer. That's May through halfway through August.
Okay, will they all be going on at the same time, or will they
No,
be? Okay.
2 of them will, which we'll be talking about today.
Okay.
To begin, we have Octavio Perez and his illustrations. He's an alumni of the college. Really colorful, fun, amazing illustrations.
And a professor as well. Does he?
A very talented professor at that. And that's going to be in the Patricia Thompson Gallery. And then we have the Florida Suncoast Watercolor Society, which will be in the Willis Smith and Barbara Bash Gallery. And that's opening today, with our reception this evening.
All right. At what time? What time's the reception?
4 to 6 p.m.
Okay, so our folks that are watching this live this morning.
If you haven't heard about it already,
Yes.
you are invited to come join us.
Awesome.
For a wonderful reception for 2 exhibitions, so you get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Free, open to the public, anyone can attend?
Anybody can attend, parking is free, family friendly.
Okay.
Come on out and join us.
All right, all right. And Jerome, you're going to tell us about the Watercolor Society exhibition. What is that going to entail?
Well, the Florida Suncoast Watercolor Society is, we have about 300 members, and we have selected, well, the judge will be selecting between 50 and 70 paintings that are all aqueous. Watercolor paintings. So many people in this area enjoy watercolor.
And you're a
so much.
watercolor artist as
This
well,
is true.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm a signature member of the Florida Watercolor Society, and also the Florida Suncoast Watercolor Society. But the quality and the level of work that we have with the artists, it's really an exceptional, diverse collection that we're going to be having.
Okay. Now, do you have to be a member of the Watercolor Society, or can any watercolor artist submit their artwork?
No, this is a members exhibition.
Okay.
And it has everything from traditional watercolors to aqueous, and which would include other mediums like water-soluble mediums like gouache or acrylics or a whole variety. And the subject matter ranges from perhaps local scenes or local architecture to pure abstraction and experimentation of work. So there's really a wonderful selection there.
Okay. Now, when is that taking place, Tim? Is that at the same time?
Yes, that's at the same time. So it's opening Friday, May 18th. And the watercolor exhibition will be on view in the gallery through June 21st. But for additional information, you can visit www.ringling.edu/galleries.
Okay. So, but if you go to the Ringling websites and Google galleries, pretty much you can find your way to it,
Absolutely.
Right? Yep.
And you should be reading about it in magazines and local newspapers.
Okay. Now, we have a lot of images that we're showing. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're looking at as overall perspective?
The rhino and lemur image that will be flashing on the screen, that's by Octavio Perez, and so you can see his illustrations are really live and colorful. And then we have multiple images of the Florida Suncoast Watercolor Society which, as Jerry was mentioning, it's all kinds of different subjects. And so what's wonderful about these exhibitions is no matter what your flavor or taste is in art, you're going to find something really appealing.
Okay. Now, back to the Watercolor Society. What does the judge look for, or judges? Is it a multiple jury, or is it just a single judge?
No, we've selected a pretty renowned judge from Florida, Sue Allen, and she's going to be judging. She's a member of the Florida Watercolor Society and other national organizations. And she looks for what is strong in a painting. You know, the craftsmanship, the technical ability that the artist has, and of course, you know, elements and principles of art and design and the composition and colors, just how the artist will handle the medium.
Okay, so it's not the subject matter, it's really
It's nothing specific as far as we're looking just for, you know, animals or you know, abstractions or you know, contemporary works. It's a full range, and we're the judge really bases that on the ability of the artist.
Okay, all right. So Tim, 2 other shows you said coming up too?
Yeah, 2 other exhibitions that we have coming up in June and August would be our Trustees Scholar exhibition. Wonderful exhibition of our students who received the Trustees Scholarship Award. And then we have the part of our community exhibition is the Petticoat Painters, which is a wonderful exhibition, wonderful, amazing group of female artists. So be on the lookout for that stuff.
Okay.
There's a lot to explore, a lot to discover, and a lot to learn at the galleries of Ringling College of Art.
Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for being here. And Jerry had something you wanted to say before?
No, I was going to mention about the Petticoat Painters, what a wonderful organization that is, and perhaps one of the oldest continually running organizations in the country.
When did that start? I'm sure you know.
There's 6, I believe that...
1953.
Yeah, they've been in
Great.
for over 60 years, and it's a great organization.
Well, people will just have to come and find out more about them. So thank you both for being here. Always
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
Pleasure.
Jerry,
Appreciate it.
nice seeing you.
Nice to see you, Nancy.
Next on Suncoast FYI, we take a look at a local baseball league helping children with disabilities. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Venice Challenger Baseball is a league designed for children and adults who aren't able to play baseball in the usual Little League way. The league's founder and director, Richard Carroll, and marketing director, Lisa Gussetti, are here to tell us all about it. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Richard, Venice Challenger Baseball. What is it all about, and who does it serve?
Venice Challenger Baseball started 22 years ago through Little League. We now have 107 adults and children signed up to play. We average about 50 people a week that come out to play. My parents are not allowed on the field.
Oh, no.
No, we have buddies that come out every week, whether it's a Walmart store, the fire department. The high school is very, very instrumental in us getting our program started and working with the kids.
All right, now you have so many people playing. Do you have a number of games going on then?
We have one game at 5 o'clock, but I have 3-4 fields available to us at Little League. And during the summer, some people just can't make it for whatever the reasons are. So we'll either play 1 field, 2 fields, or 3 fields. Whatever we need, we can accommodate.
Okay, so whoever shows up, because
Right.
you have different people showing up
Right.
every week, so it's not the same people, the same number of people.
80% of the same kids every week.
That's great.
Because it's the only time they can get out. A lot of them, it's the only time they get out of the house.
Now, I know you just finished up this year's season, which was very successful, right, Lisa?
Very successful. We had more new people all the time, every time. We did a lot of awareness campaigns for the challengers, and I think that brought out a lot more people.
Great, great. And when does your next season start up, Richard?
September, the second weekend in September, we'll run through to the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Okay, so it's Saturdays. It's
Every
always on
Saturday at 5
Saturdays?
o'clock at the Little League Field in Venice.
Okay.
Just south of the hospital.
Okay, now you're going to be building, you have plans for a new building, though, handicap accessible.
Yeah, we're very
stadium?
fortunate. The Suncoast Foundation and Gilbane Construction are teaming up and helping us out to build a new facility. We've worked with the federal government, state government, county government, city government now, and we got through all of it. It only took us a few years, but we got it all done, and we're looking forward now. We just have to get a couple more permits signed, and we're ready to start playing baseball, building our field.
So what's that like? What's that been like for you being the marketing person?
Well, it's been very interesting. We've actually just recently participated in the Giving Challenge, sponsored by the Community Foundation of Sarasota.
Yep.
So we did a lot of different things with that. We also want to thank the Patterson Foundation for doing the match for that.
Yeah, I know they're wonderful.
We also had some really cool things happening. Venice High School students started what they call the Challenger Club. And so what that was is students, high school students, they did 2 different campaigns. One was, we called it Spread the Word to End the Word, which is a National Olympics or Special Olympics campaign. And our high school students went out into some of the middle schools and elementary schools and taught people, you know, how to respect people, what it's like to be kind, what it's like to fundraise. And so, you know, high school kids learning about philanthropy, learning about how to treat others with respect. It was a really neat, really neat campaign and raised a lot of awareness.
Great. So you continue doing that?
We are. They're expecting to continue that club and sustain it, and even involve more classrooms next year in schools.
Wonderful.
So that's
Now,
great.
Richard, how did you start all of this?
I was president of Little League in 1992, and they sent out a little brochure. They were starting a Challenger division. So I just picked up on it from there, and we started out with it. We had 4 children start to play, and now I said we're over 100.
Okay.
And it just keeps growing and growing. But if it wasn't for the community, we couldn't do this.
Yeah.
Community supports us 100%. The high school is great. If I could, my whole program runs off buddies.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the buddies, couldn't do it. So it works out really good.
So when you have, now you say you have the fire department or Walmart or different organizations come out, what do they actually do?
They will push wheelchairs, they'll hold hands, anything we ask them to do. This Saturday is one of our favorite because we play the Northport Fire Department against the Venice Fire Department, and one of the biggest thrills the kids get is to squirt the losing coach with the hose. Unfortunately, I've been a losing coach for 15 years.
Oh no, you probably do it on purpose. You probably
So they
like
love
that,
to
right?
squirt Coach Rich with the hose, but it's just like that community. And the fire department will bring out their wives, their kids,
Yeah.
and we make it a big family day, and everybody brings a dish, and it's just good fun.
And you brought something for me today.
I bought that for you. That's one of our balls we use, and you can see it's just very soft, pliable. We use plastic bats. Some of our kids use metal bats on our older kids.
Okay.
But it's all for safety. It's all fun.
And you're going to sign this for me before you leave, right?
Before I leave. Won't make any more money, but I'll sign it for you.
Well, you never know, you never know. I've never had a signed baseball, so that will be something very special.
Well, that's great. But again, I'd just like to thank, like I say, the foundation and Gilbane and all the people who have helped. Nobody's asked for anything, and this is all going to be community. All the supplies and all we need are going to be donated by the community, helped by the community. We also hope to have Special Olympics play their baseball games at our field, and also Loveland Center to be able to come out in the evening times and whether play baseball or playing kickball or something like that.
Okay. Now, to wrap up a little bit here, Lisa, who can come out and play? So your next season starts in September, you said, once it kind of cools down a little bit. So who can come out and play if they're interested?
Well, any child or adult who has any cognitive disabilities or any physical handicaps, that is really the purpose.
And how can they contact you?
They can contact Rich Carroll. They can go on our website, VeniceChallengerBaseball.org, and get all of the information and Coach Carroll's phone number.
Okay.
They can learn more about our organization. They can watch a video.
Awesome.
Just come on out. The more, the merrier.
Okay, great.
And you can also look on our website too. She does a lot of pictures. We've got over 250 pictures each week. So if you come out and you're a buddy, you're going to see your picture on the internet with us.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you both for being here, and thank you for all that
Thank
you
you
do.
so much for having. Remember, Challenger Baseball, everybody wins.
Bravo,
Very good.
bravo. A familiar face to SNN viewers has just opened a new restaurant. That's next on Suncoast FYI. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. A familiar face to Suncoast FYI has just opened a new restaurant. Chef Rolf's new Florida kitchen brings a taste of fresh seafood right out of the Gulf. I'm now joined by Restaurant General Manager Dean DeFebo and Chef Rolf. Hi, welcome back, Chef.
Thank you
and
very much for
Dean.
having us.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So, a new restaurant.
Yes, we're
Is
very
it-
excited.
Has it opened yet?
It has opened. We're open for business. Come and see us.
Okay, well, tell us about it.
Well, we're bringing Chef Rolf's New Florida Kitchen from the SNN TV show. We're bringing that kitchen right into Sarasota,
my
Florida.
gosh.
So the food that he's creating there on a daily basis, you can come into the restaurant and try it with us.
Okay, well, we'll talk a little bit about the restaurant, but let's hear a little bit about you because we know about you,
Yes,
but we want to
exactly.
hear more. We want to hear more.
Well,
Always
he's our
want to hear
rock star,
more.
but sure, I'm more than happy to talk about
But
it.
you're new to us, but you're not new to the business,
Not new
correct?
to the business.
Okay.
I've been in it all my working career. It's all I've ever done. I like to think in this point of my career it comes kind of natural. I do come from another restaurant formerly, close by to our restaurant here, but I'm really happy to partner up with Chef Rolf here and very excited about this new venture.
Well, I'm sure you make a great team. I can tell
We
that
do.
already.
We have
I
great
can tell that
chemistry.
already.
Yeah.
And there's something about prime. What's a prime?
Well, we like to think prime seafood is fresh, right out of the Gulf, as you previously mentioned,
yeah.
high quality, fresh prime fish.
Okay,
you know.
so that is the difference between. I know you. Tell me a little bit how this is going to be different, Chef, from the Saltwater Cafe.
I would say saltwater is a little bit more for the big families, you know, from the kids to the adults, big parties. Here's a little fine streamlined, especially of the fresh Florida seafood. We're serving in Saltwater Cafe more broad selection of food. Where it's come from is doesn't matter so long as fresh and good. Here in the new Florida kitchen, what we like to do is get the fish right off the Gulf, get a spiny lobster from the Keys, we have like a duck on the menu also from Vero Beach, from the farm from Vero Beach. And that's why you keep it nice and fresh. And we try to work together with local small businesses in the area to bring that in, where it's actually great businesses where nobody thinks about it. I'm all for it for the local stuff. What you find around in the small business, we try to bring into the new Florida kitchen.
That's the new Florida.
Okay.
All Florida.
Okay. Now you mentioned spiny lobster. I haven't
Yeah.
heard of spiny lobster.
Yes,
before. What's
exactly.
that?
A lot of people know the Maine lobster. I brought here a
you have
flatbread
here?
with me.
Yeah.
That's Maine lobster. A spiny lobster comes right out of the Keys. What a spiny lobster is the lobster will have no claws. It's seasonal. You can actually, when you go down in the Keys, a lot of restaurants put the grill outside of the restaurant, and you see them actually grill it. We try to get them straight in from the Keys and serve them in our restaurant. That's a part of the freshness what we try to do, and bring a part of the seafood what a lot of people not have seen yet. The big, nice diver scallops, the spiny lobster, you know, snapper, grouper, black grouper, all right there is out there, all fresh coming in. And what's great on the new Florida kitchen is what I really love. Before I was always in the back.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get in contact with the customer.
Yes.
Here we have a full, nice, open
We
kitchen.
wanna
People
see
come
you.
sitting on the bar. They
Beautiful
can-
raw bar. Come and talk to Chef Rolf.
Yes, exactly. You can sit right there and you can actually see how we're doing. And that is the concept. I like to get the food. We have a nice raw bar. The food is right there. You can see them where it comes from: clams, mussels, shrimps.
And you
A
get
person.
Can you get to pick what you want? I mean, do you go up and actually choose it since it's right there in front of you?
It's there in the raw bar in the ice. You tell
Okay.
Chef
You want-
Fabian or
alright.
Chef Rolf,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that crab leg or that lobster.
That one there and that
Yeah,
one.
we'll pick that
They'll
up. We will make it happen.
All right.
Yes, exactly.
So we've heard about the food. Dean, tell us what the difference in the atmosphere is, because you said the cafe, Saltwater Cafe, is more family oriented. Is this more?
Saltwater Cafe is a little more casual.
Okay.
We like to think New Florida Kitchen is a little more elegant. We do have white tablecloths.
I like that.
You know, elegant service. So we like to think that we have a coastal intimate setting, I guess is the way that the chef and I describe the dining room. I'm just hoping that the service and hospitality can keep up with the dishes that he's creating.
Oh my gosh. Now, how many people does the restaurant seat, the new restaurant
It's
seat?
about 165.
Okay, do you have rooms for special parties?
We sure do. We have private dining rooms. We have one large one, or it can be turned into two smaller ones, or at the right price, we'll close the whole restaurant and do a private
There you
function.
go.
What we
All
should
right.
exactly, yeah.
Catering, anything of that sort yet or not yet?
Again, we're open to anything. We
Yeah.
want to bring Chef Rolf in the new Florida kitchen anywhere we can. So give us a call here at the restaurant
All
at
right.
806-6820, and
Okay.
we'll fill all those inquiries.
Almost
Here we
there.
go. Yeah.
So with the food, obviously you need wine pairings. So will you have a selection of wines on your list?
We have a
Different?
very vast selection of wines, and again, wherever we could use Florida, we tried to incorporate Florida as far as the vendors. But it's a great extensive list. The chef is a wine connoisseur as well, so he handpicked a lot of the list as well. And maybe he'd like to talk a little bit about our list.
Yes, the list goes with the food together. Of course, it's a nice selection. We brought you actually wines from Florida. We have on it a red and a white. We have wines from Switzerland because I'm from Switzerland. That somebody can try. And then a nice broad Napa Valley. You got great wines here in America too. What we brought actually, we put a nice list together. We have local wine. Also, we brought some wine in and we're pairing the food very nicely.
Now, are you open for lunch or just dinners?
We open at 3:30 daily. We do a happy hour from 3:30 to 6:30 in our bar. We also offer a sunset menu, 3 courses for $20 from 3:30 to 5:30 in the main dining room.
Excellent.
Obviously, in addition to the raw bar being available and the full menu always being available.
All right, now to close, you've got to find out where you are.
We're at 2001 Siesta Drive in Sarasota. We're at the corner of US 41 and Siesta Drive, right across the street from the Westfield Siesta Key Mall.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I can't wait to get there and try it.
Please come and see us.
Thank you both
Come
for
on, see
being
us.
here.
Yes, it's great. Thank you very
Okay.
much for
Thank you very
having
much.
us.
And we're going to munch on this.
Yes,
we're
we'll
gonna-
have a little flatbread.
That's a little
Some wine.
What a way to start the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The weekend is almost here, so if you're looking for something fun to do, we have a few suggestions. We'll show you what they are when we come back. Coming up this weekend on the Suncoast, this weekend is the Dig the Siesta Key Volleyball Classic. The competition starts at the Siesta Key Beach volleyball courts and is free to the public. And there's a gem and jewelry bead show this weekend with lots of fantastic jewelry on display from dealers around the country. The event runs both Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., located at 801 North Tamiami Trail. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. Just call us at 941-361-4333. To view previous episodes, go to snnTV.com under Programming. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.